Hi friends, this is Suzy, your gaming guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 957 in Candy Crush Saga, where we have 20 moves to clear out 32 jelly. If you find these videos helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. That in turn would help me out. So this is a special dedication to Andre, who let me know that they have changed this board and those changes are pretty awful. I agree. And of course the most drastic is I think we had 50 moves before and we now only have 20. Now there's something that looks like a change that isn't. It says 32 jelly and it used to say 16. But it's the same amount, they just count it differently. Previously they would have counted this as 1 because it's just one square that has jelly. Now they count it as 2 because it's one square but it has 2 layers. So there are 16 squares, this would have been called 16. Now they call it 32, same amount, they didn't change that. But here's something significant they changed that should help us. We used to have 5 colors on the board. We used to have red as well, and now the red is missing, and that means that there's a better concentration of colors. So it's going to be easier, we hope, to make matches and specials and combos. So let's take a look at this board. This is the area we need to target. And we've got licorice locks and marmalade, so we have up to 3 layers here we need to clear. And we've got portals here, and we've got portals here, and we've got things aimed well. So I think what I want to do is try to open this up, because if I make a move here, I just make a move here. Unless, of course, there's like a stripe that shoots across the board. But if I make a move here, it affects what happens here, and then it'll also affect this side of the board because the portals will drain in. I really want to open these up and get use of these stripes as quickly as I can. Now I've got this wrapped here. Is there any way I can set it up with a stripe to help me out? Maybe, maybe not. I've got a lot of blue over here. Oh, here we go. I could make a wrapped, but the wrapped doesn't work as well. I can try to bring this down a little bit. It's tricky because if I do this to bring it down like I was first thinking, then the blue would all line up, the stripe would take off, it would help, but it wouldn't be the magic I need. What if I do it this way? Then I bring this blue down, this blue down, this blue down. I think this is going to work, and I'm going to go ahead and try it. But here's something to note. On a board where we have a relatively easy time of making specials. Again, it's not necessarily easy, it's just easier than if there were 5 colors. So where it's easier to make specials, it's also easier to accidentally detonate them. So we do have to be careful when we don't take a move that we have, because we might lose that opportunity. We have to be willing to take that risk. I like this though, I like it a lot. It's going to shoot over here. Okay, so here's the good news. It cleared out a lot. The bad news is this doesn't repopulate with anything. I didn't even think about that being an outcome, but of course it is. So do I work over here? I don't want to combine these because then I get one stripe going this way and one stripe going this way, and I want both of them to head down here, but I could do that. I think what I'm going to do though is work over here. I was thinking about taking out the orange and letting the blue drop in, but I'm going to make this stripe. Oh, that is not what I wanted nor expected. Oh well, I could make a wrapped, but it's only good if I pair it with a stripe, and I do have the opportunity to make a stripe. And the stripe is well positioned, well aimed, so I'm going to do that instead. Now I've lost my green. I can't even use that the way I had intended. But I can make more stripes, and another stripe here, and then I think, hold on, I don't want to lift this up, but what I am going to do is send these together so they make one stripe this way to clear this out and one stripe this way. It'll bring the purple together, and then this will open these guys up because I'm having trouble with that very bottom portion. Oh no, didn't get the combo. Didn't get a color bomb. Oh, wait, hold on. Spoke too soon. All right, now I have a color bomb. Yikes. Gonna go for a stripe. I think I'm going to take out all blue. Don't you think? It'll put this together to open this up. It'll take this out. I could take out all orange to open this. Oh, let's do that. And we're going to see a big shift here. Because again, the portal system. I want to set that off where it is, and I don't see the opportunity. But I can start using these guys now. Can I get this board done without using these guys? Yes, definitely. But it becomes easier when we get these opened up. And I'm not going to make it this time, but maybe my mistake was to not access these guys quickly enough. Let's see where we land. Okay, so there's hope. We've got 6 left here. We had more stripes over here. Hey, Firepaw. That tells me that this is achievable, even though we have a severe reduction of moves. So what I'm going to do is pause the recording, come back with a new board. I'll have the microphone turned off until I have something important to share. And my strategy is going to be to open this up if I can. But I'm imagining there are some times when I can't even touch this. So I'm only going to do that if the board allows me. And I will try to use it and try to shake things up. But I will rely, I think, mostly on this portion of the board. And I'm just going to look more carefully at those moves that can hit over here. I will have the microphone turned off initially, but I'll bring it back on when I have something important to share. Okay, on my second try, I'm already seeing a way through this using both of these sides. It's going to depend on whether or not I'm able to send this off. But this is going to help here. And then if I can hit this into here, this will clear this out, right? Okay, so there's a lot of concentration that has to take place, or at least there was for me, a lot of back and forth between these two sides. Sometimes it's easy to ignore one portion or the other while we've got our attention focused. So I think that the key here is to look at what you have where. Remembering that if you've got something you want to make in the big portion, and in the little portion. If you make it in the little portion, it'll mess up what's happening here. So oftentimes I delayed what I could do here in order to make moves that I liked over here. Use those and then make the move here that made sense. If you find these videos helpful, I would ask that you consider liking and subscribing. I think I already said that. I just hope, Andre, that you get this done quickly and that this video helps other people as well. And if you have any questions or comments, please put those below. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.